Hey y'all, I'm Kate from saltykatie.com, and today is our first ever 5-Minute Friday. So every Friday I'm going to try to bring you 5 minutes of useful information about planners. So that might be a how-to, a tutorial, a planner review, this size versus this size, that kind of thing. So if you like that kind of stuff, be sure to stick around. Today we're restringing a TN. All right, let's get this party started now that we've got our supplies together. So the first thing I'm going to do is just remove the belly band, which is a term I despise, but whatever. You can also try to undo this, but I generally just cut them because I have a crap ton of elastics. And then I'm just going to pull them on out of there. Okay, so here we go. No strings. So I've got a length of elastic here. This happens to be peach, which I really enjoy. And to measure for the belly band, what I usually do is place my elastic across the middle of my notebook, and I want to measure about 1 inch on either side. It doesn't need to be perfect. So here's our belly band. And then I happen to know that we're going to need about 35 inches of elastic to string our traveler's notebook here, which happens to be about the width of my desk. So I'm going to cut another piece. So I'm going to take the 2 ends of my large elastic and the 2 ends of my short elastic. And I'm going to gather them all together. And then I'm going to burn the edges. And all you have to do is just swipe the lighter right across and it's good to go. All right, so let's do our belly band first. Okay, so I'm just going to make a little knot at the end. There we go. I'm going to leave maybe a little more than 1/2 inch at the end there. And now I'm going to take my needle and thread and I'm going to go in from the outside. Place the needle in the middle, and I'm going to keep a good portion of this string on the back here. So I'm going to place my elastic around the needle and thread, and I'm going to hold the rest of the thread in the back, and I'm just going to pass that needle right over top of that elastic so that it's captured. Can you see that? And I'm just going to pull it through. So there's our belly band. I'm going to put the needle to the side for a minute. So now I'm going to take my elastic and pass it through the first hole in the back of the TN, or the outside you could say. And then I'm going to pass it through the first hole in the bottom, and then bring it up from the back to the top again. And then I'm just going to make sure I have about this much, a little more than half string left over on the bottom. I'm just going to put that onto the side for now. So then I'm going to take my other end and start from the top again. We're going to go in through the back, out. And then I'm going to need to mash this elastic down in the same hole that we just came out of on the bottom. I'm going to pull it taut. See, so now we've got 2 strings going. We'll flip her back over. I'm going to go in through that next hole, up to the top again. So you see what I'm doing here? I'm just weaving. You're going to know if your strings look like this, it's not right. If there's a string coming down the back, that's not right. You see what I'm saying? So I'm going to flip it again and take my string in through the same hole here, And so now we've got our 2 ends and our 4 strings. So I'm going to take the 2 ends and just make a knot about in the middle. And there's our knot. And then I'm going to cut, and this is up to you, however much length you want there. I'm going to burn the ends again. Bingo. We've got new strings on our TN. This is a super cheap, easy way to make your leather traveler's notebook look brand spanking new. So, what did y'all think of our first ever 5-Minute Friday? Was it any good? Drop it in the comments down below. Let me know what kind of stuff you want to see on 5-Minute Friday. I would love to hear from you. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and I hope to see you again real soon.